What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be working on our Subaru Crosstrek, just doing a couple updates to the interior since we've taken this car on a lot of road trips and put well over 30,000 miles on it just this past year. So the interior is definitely taken quite a beating. So today I just want to work on cleaning it up as much as I can, upgrading the worn out all-weather mats with some better ones and adding some LED interior lighting to freshen up the look even more. So let's get started. Here's what I mean by the all-weather mats being worn out. They simply won't stay in place anymore. It's supposed to be back here, but it just keeps sliding forward. And then the edges just stay permanently bent now. You'll see it's just lost its shape. So it just looks really tired. Here's another good example of a worn out floor mat that simply won't spring back to its original shape anymore. It's supposed to look like that, like relatively flat, but I guess somebody shoved it forward with their feet under the seat and it's just been wedged like that for a while and it just simply won't go back. They're all a little bit like that, so we're gonna be replacing this with a brand new set of Husky liners. One thing that you'll immediately notice with the Husky liners is that they cover a much larger surface area. So all the mats are much longer and wider, and the edges are also raised. So if you were to spill something on the floor, it's likely going to be contained within the mats. And then the rear mats are actually connected in the center, so it reduces the chances of any debris between the passengers. And then the bottom side of it, these little spikes are super sharp. So it's very unlikely that they're gonna shift around. Not like these factory ones with these little worn out nubs. They just simply don't keep the carpet in place. One thing I found kind of odd with the Husky liner though is that the fuel door cutout is left intact, like it's not cut out. So I guess they give you an option to cut that out yourself or leave it in place so you don't get as much debris in that fuel door area. But I'm gonna cut that out. This should give you guys a better idea of how much more surface area these cover. Just on the driver floor mat, it actually covers all the carpet in front of the pedals, and it even creeps closer to under the seat and closer to the center console, and extends a couple inches in front of the passenger side one as well. So it should definitely be a lot easier to keep your car clean. Yeah, it's definitely a huge difference with the fitment. It's not sliding around at all. See, it's like perfectly cut to the bends on the floor. And then since we're working on improving the interior anyway, I'm going to be installing some LED floor lighting by Vont. Thank you, Vont, for sending this to me to test out. I think it's gonna look really good combined with the Husky liners. Should be pretty simple though. There's no wiring involved really. We just have to route everything and then plug it into one of the charge ports. Came with zip ties and some instructions. power source, switch, different modes, and then it splits into 2 wires. And then each wire has 2 sets of LEDs. You can either stick it on, like if you have a place under the dash, or if you don't have anything to stick it on, you can use some zip ties. So it's super simple. It just plugs into a power source where you hook up your charger. And then this is the stick-on portion that I was talking about. It's 3M backed, but you don't have to use that. Turn it on and off, switch different colors, and then different modes. I think I'm gonna do red. Let me know what you guys think. Here's how I ended up hooking up the switch. It just came with a double-sided tape on the back side, so I put it here since it's out of the way. And then I ran the cables down here. It creeps up under the passenger side floor mat and splits under here. And then obviously, since this liner is installed, you can't see the cable running through the other side, which is great. And then I just zip tied the 2 LEDs at the bottom. And then I ran the cable through under the sill plate and then to the kick panel and then up to the front LEDs. I like how the red matches the accessory lighting on the dash, but I also like this yellowish orange color since it matches the stitching on the seats and the dash panel as well. Let me know what you guys think looks better. All right, guys, well, for less than 150 bucks, the Husky liners combined with that Vont LED floor lighting definitely changes up the look of the interior on our Subaru Crosstrek. And supposedly there's an app that you can download so you can make custom colors or make the LED lighting flash with your music and have different modes, but I don't really need all that personally. But if you are interested in checking out either of the items, I will have everything linked in the description below. If you found today's video helpful in any way, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you like this kind of content, want to keep up with some of my projects, including the Subaru Crosstrek, my Pathfinder, my E30, consider subscribing to this channel. But this is going to be it for today. Thank you for watching.